Hello, it's Richard Bowser again from Property Investor News here in Reading with property developer Manni Chopra. So Manni, we talked about this project, how you put it together, your end goal in terms of your exit, so to speak, but we've talked about how this project has been created, evolved. What have been the main challenges that you've had to overcome in what is now 3 years, I think you said?
Yeah, long time, right? Yes, we've had, obviously, as I mentioned along the way, quite a few, but I think the three that I'd like to mention was, I think a key one is having a continuity of the design and build team communicating and collaborating with each other. So we had a team of architects and planners work on the design. We didn't have the budget then to then use them beyond the design stage. So we had obviously the contractor coming in and building this thing out. And again, they didn't know each other from Adam. All that communication, so having that team continuation, definitely one of them. I'd love to do that in my next project. Second thing is never cut corners. What we did was obviously trying to save money. We did the kitchen, we had PC sums. So initially how it started was we had a maximum budget from the bank. We're only going to do a fund, I think it was 890,000, which they were willing to give us 75% of GDP. This is your budget, this is all we can give you. So we had PC sums in there for kitchens and bathrooms. We managed to get some great finishings and stuff, but what happened in the process was we managed those kitchens and bathrooms ourselves, which anybody would think of the amount of connections in a kitchen. Water connections, gas connections, electric connections, and all the appliances that are going in. So the maximum problem, and the kitchen's always the last thing to do. So the project went smoothly up into a point where the kitchens were meant to come, and then it was like, oh my God. Now,
but as a first-time developer, this is inevitably...
You could still, if you have a supplier, do it through your supplier, but make sure you give the contractor a cut so they can manage the supplier. So it's not your headache. The amount of time we've had to manage that, any savings that we've made have now washed it all out, right? And I think the last thing then is the devil's in the detail. You look at this, this is the contract, this is the price, or this is the legal work. It's just, you're missing out on the fine detail. Looking at the fine print, which I'm not normally, you know what I mean? I tend to miss out sometimes on those things. Really, I think, and again, sometimes challenge the professionals. They're good at what they do. Obviously, you don't want to reinvent the wheel. Use their expertise and trust them. But sometimes don't be afraid to challenge and say, well, why does it have to be a certain way?
Just because it's been done this way for the last 100 years doesn't necessarily mean it's right in this building, in this area, for this time.
And we saved ourselves tens of thousands of pounds on things like drainage and stuff like that because we challenged it.
Good to hear. Well, there we are. A first-time developer who's being able to maybe learn some lessons and at the same time challenge the developer in terms of, the contractor in terms of what
they're suggesting, right?
Yes, thanks. We'll cut that out. Right, so Manni, thanks for your time here today.
Thank you.
Great to see this project now at the stage that it's got to, and I'm sure within a couple of weeks, the occupiers will be coming in and they'll have a lovely home.
Do you want to quickly show?
Yes, of course.
So this is something I prepared for the surveyor. Because obviously we're looking to refinance the building. We had the surveyor come in yesterday, and this was a pack I prepared for them. It has obviously all the plans and things at the beginning, but then towards the end it's got all the comparables, just to make the surveyor's life easier. I just think it comes across as professional.
Absolutely.
And surveyors, you've been proactive, but also at a touch of a finger, you can just look at what comparables there are. It just helps him make those decisions quicker, which is what you want, really. You want to, ease him off his misery to try and dig out the details and give it to him.
It's all there and packaged nicely.
Yeah.
So that's another, apart from the three challenges that Manni has explained, there's also a very good tip for those of you who are looking at potential property development for the first time, which is really what the journey that Manni has gone on, and Romy, your husband.
Yes, absolutely. We've done it as a team, and I've got a joint venture partner. He's always been involved in the process as well. And as you know, with any partnership, there's always been, there can be disagreements,
Yes.
but we've resolved it amicably. And as you know, we're still friends.
Yeah, of course.
It's not a bad thing.
No. And you've applied the lessons, and of course you've now moved on to doing another project that we talked about earlier.
So watch the space,
yeah,
hopefully
watch
on
the space.
Watford. Yeah,
Indeed.
brilliant.
Yeah, Manni, again, thanks for your time here today. Lovely to speak to you.
Lovely, Richard. Thank you so much.
So it's Richard Bowser, Property Investor News, here at Reading with Manni Chopra. Thank you.